Good morning, students. Students, now we will start with the next kind of tissue as we have completed with the epithelial tissue and its types and function. So, our next kind of animal tissue is connective tissue. Now, this connective tissue, as the name is suggesting us, it helps in building the connection between the different organs. Okay, and this connective tissue it also help in supporting and packaging. So this connective tissue is divided into different types, that is areolar tissue, adipose tissue, tendon, ligaments, bones, cartilage and blood. I have written blood. If you have observed that I have written blood on the another side because the blood is different from all other connective tissue as it is the fluid connective tissue. It is the connective tissue that is present in the form of liquid. We can say it can flow. So the general characteristic features of the connective tissue are the cells of the connective tissue, they are loosely packed. Okay, and these cells they are embedded in, they are present in intercellular matrix. Matrix means the kind of medium, and that medium it can be solid or it can be liquid. Okay, so now first of all we will start discussing the areolar tissue. Now areolar tissue is the widely distributed, the most widely distributed connective tissue in the body. So if the question comes that which of the tissue of animal tissue is present most widely in the body, that is the areolar tissue. Now this tissue it is present between the skin and muscle. So it is present beneath the skin and it is present between skin and muscle around the blood vessels. The blood vessels they are the tube-like structures from where the blood flows, nerves and the bone marrow. Okay, so bone marrow are long bones. They have a cavity and that cavity is filled with reddish brown colored structure and that structure is called as the bone marrow. Okay, this is the site where the blood cells they are formed. So areolar tissue it is present over there. Now this areolar tissue it consists of a transparent jelly like substance called as the matrix. Okay, and it contain number of fibers and cells. The different cells, यहाँ से question आता है कि areolar tissue में what are the different types of cells that are present. They are mast cell, plasma cells and macrophages. All of these they are killing the harmful bacteria, harmful pathogens or microbes. Okay, now if we talk about the function of the areolar tissue, this tissue it checks the displacement and injury of the tissue under the mechanical stress. If any organ, sometimes what happen, some tissue get displaced from their position. So this areolar tissue as it is packing the area, so it will avoid that kind of displacement. Okay, second, it fixes the skin with the muscles as it is present between the skin and muscles. So it will fix the skin with the muscle. It attaches the blood vessels and nerve with the surrounding tissue as it is covering the, you know that as it is present between skin muscles, it is covering the blood vessels and nerves. So what are these kind of tissues they are doing? They are connecting the blood vessels and nerves with the surrounding tissue. So this is the function of the areolar tissue. Now we come to the another kind of tissue which closely resembles the areolar tissue in some points. Okay, the first important point in adipose tissue is that this kind of tissue it helps in the storing fat. So it is the characteristic feature of adipose tissue that this tissue is related with the fat storage. Okay, so as I have told to you that the areolar tissue it is also present beneath the skin. So this tissue is also present below the skin between the internal organs. Okay, like two different internal organs are there, so in between the adipose tissue is there. Okay, now their specialized cells, they are called as adipocytes. So the cells of adipose tissue, they are called as adipocytes, and these adipocytes, they are these sites which contain, they are the cells which contain fat globules. So as we know that they store fat, so adipose tissue, they have specialized cells called as adipocytes which store the fats. Okay, so these, what are their function? They store the fat and act as the cushion between the two internal organs. Clear? So they absorb any kind of shock, you can say. Now the next type of connective tissue is tendon and ligaments. Again, it is important question and it always come in the form of difference. So I will directly explain the difference to you, because अगर ये question paper में आता है तो maximum of time this question is in the form of difference only, that differentiate between the tendon and ligament. Adipose tissue के ऊपर question आता है कि what are the main functions of adipose tissue. Okay, name the site of the adipose tissue where the fat globules, they are present. Okay, so they are adipocytes. Clear? So now we were discussing about tendon and ligament. They are again the type of connective tissues. Okay, now tendons, they contain white fibrous tissue. They contain white fibrous tissue. On the other hand, ligaments, they contain yellow elastic tissue. Fibrous means the long thread like. Elastic means which can regain, which can stretch and regain its shape. Okay, so this white color is due to the presence of collagen protein in tendon, and this yellow color is due to the presence of elastin protein in ligament. So here we got two differences in single point, that tendon contain white fibrous tissue and ligament contain yellow elastic tissue, and this white fibrous tissue is rich in collagen protein and this yellow elastin tissue is present in it is rich in elastin protein. Now the fibroblast cells, they lie almost in continuous rows. So these tendon cells, they are arranged in continuous rows, and here in ligaments the fibroblast cells, they are scattered all over. They are scattered all over. So tendons, they are tough and inelastic. Ligaments on other hand, they are strong and elastic. Now the most important point, tendons, they connect the skeletal muscles to the bone through which we can move. We can show locomotion. And ligaments, they connect bone to the bone. So you can learn this connection by using this mnemonic MTB. MTB means muscles, tendon, bone. BLB, bone, ligament, bone. Okay, so this difference is, I am again repeating, this difference is very, very important. Now come to the diagrams of the adipose tissue and areolar tissue. They are present in your book also. So you have to learn the labeling of these parts. बनाने के लिए नहीं आते ये diagrams, but बहुत rare ये paper में labeling के लिए आ जाते हैं. So you should know the labelings. Okay, this is the diagram of the, now as we have discussed with the tendon and ligament, this is the diagram of tendon. This is the diagram of tendon. In your book the diagram of ligament is also given. ओके, सो ज़्यादातर क्वेश्चन किसके ऊपर आता है, मैंने अभी अभी बताया टेंडन लिगामेंट में से डिफरेंस ही आता है मैक्सिमम ऑफ टाइम, बट you have to take a view of these diagrams also. Now we come to the next kind of connective tissue, that is cartilage and bone. Now these cartilage and bone, they are again the kind of connective tissue. Now here again question comes in the form of difference only. So one more important difference is difference between cartilage and the bone. Now cartilage, its matrix, its medium is composed of chondrin. It contain chondrin, and matrix of bone, it contain osine. Okay, so both of them, they are different. Clear? So this chondrin is flexible material and this ossin is inflexible material. So that is why the cartilage, it is flexible in nature, and bone, it is hard in nature. Now in cartilage, always the matrix, the medium, it is filled with the calcium salt. But in the bone, the matrix, it may be filled or may not be filled with the calcium salt. Now in cartilage, the cells, they are irregular in shape. But in bones, the cells, they are oval in shape. Cartilage, they are non-vascular. It means they are not supplied with the blood. But bone is highly vascularized. It means it is supplied with the blood. Non-vascular matlab not supplied with blood, and bone is highly vascularized matlab the bones, they are supplied with the blood. Vascular word is related with the blood. Now cartilage, it is not associated with the blood formation. अब जब यहाँ पर blood है ही नहीं, so यहाँ पर blood की formation भी नहीं होगी. But bones, they are having the supply of blood. So bone, they are having, as I have told you, the long bones, they are having a cavity which is filled by reddish brown substance called as the bone marrow. So it is the part where the blood cells, they are formed. Clear? And if we talk about cartilage, if you observe your body, if you observe your face region, the tip of nose, you can move the tip of nose. Okay, so that is flexible part made up of cartilage. The ear pinna, the outer ear, you can just move it with your hand. So this is again the example of cartilage. Okay. Other different parts, they are also having the cartilage, like the trachea, it is lined by C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Okay, they are present in the joints of the fingers. Okay, so if we talk about the bones, we all know that we are having 206 bones in our body. So this constitute the main difference between cartilage and bone. ये question आपको 2 या 3 marks के form में आ सकता है. So here comes the diagrams that are related with the bone as well as the cartilage. This is the diagram of cartilage. This is the diagram of bone. Again, what you have to do? You have to just learn the labelings. Okay, but ज़्यादातर question आपका difference के form में ही आता है. Now we come on to the next kind of connective tissue, or we can say the fluid connective tissue, which is supplied by the blood vessels. Now blood, it is liquid connective tissue which is present throughout our body. Okay, and it is carried by the blood vessels. Now this blood is of dark red color due to the presence of the hemoglobin in it, and adult human beings, they carry the 5 to 5.5 liter of the blood. Okay, so here the blood is divided into two categories, mainly the blood plasma and blood cell. Now the blood plasma is the liquid part of the blood which contain important ions, proteins, water, inorganic, organic compounds, hormones, etc. And blood cells, they are the cells which move in the plasma. Okay, and they are of 3 types: red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Okay, so let's take a view of them one by one. Now first, they are red blood cells. They are scientifically known as erythrocytes. Word erythro is related with the red. So as they are red in color, that's why they are named as erythrocytes or red blood cells. Now why they are called as red blood cells? Because they are having a respiratory pigment called as hemoglobin, and this respiratory pigment, it is red in color, which impart RBCs the red color. The shape of the RBC is biconcave, the most important question that comes in your competitive exams. Okay, and the RBCs, they don't contain any kind of cell organelle as well as nucleus. It is absent in mature mammalian RBCs. in human beings, mature RBCs, they do not contain nucleus. So you have to tell me whether the RBCs are living or non-living. बेशक इनके पास न्यूक्लियस नहीं होता मैच्योर फॉर्म में, बट देन अगेन दे आर लिविंग. And why they are not having the nucleus? Because their main function is to transport the oxygen and carbon dioxide. To do their work efficiently, they don't have nucleus. Instead of that space that was covered by nucleus, that is filled with the hemoglobin. Okay. Now the RBCs, they have a particular lifespan of 120 days. After 120 days, the RBCs, they got dead. Okay, and the RBCs, they get buried in the organ called as the spleen, which is also called as the graveyard of RBCs. That is also called as the graveyard of RBCs. Graveyard means कब्रिस्तान, जहाँ पर RBCs ख़त्म होने के बाद, डेड होने के बाद इकट्ठा होती हैं, उस ऑर्गन को क्या बोलते हैं हम? स्प्लीन. ओके. सो इफ़ वी talk about the deficiency in people who don't have the proper amount of RBCs, the amount of RBCs is 5 million, round about 5 million. A healthy human being should have 5 million RBCs in blood. So if the patient is having less amount of blood or less amount of RBCs, that patient is suffering from a disease called as anemia. Okay. Then comes the another kind of the blood cell, that is white blood cells, which are also called as leukocytes. Leuko word means colorless or white. So as it do not have any color, because it is not having the red color pigment hemoglobin in them. Now these WBCs, they are further divided into two categories, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granules means dane. Okay, small grain like structure. So the WBCs, some of the cells, they are having the granular cytoplasm, and some of them they are having the smooth cytoplasm with the without the grainy substance. So granulocytes, they are further divided into eosinophils, eosinophil, basophil and neutrophil. Okay, agranulocytes, they are of two types, monocytes and lymphocytes. Now eosinophils, they give color in the acids, basophils, they give color in the base, and neutrophils, they remain neutral. The another difference between all these three, that is the shape of the nucleus. In eosinophil, the nucleus is bilobed. In basophils, it is S-shaped, and in neutrophil, it is multi-lobed. Okay, so that are the main difference between three, eosino, baso and neutrophils. Now monocytes and lymphocytes, they are the categorization of agranulocytes. So if we totally talk about the WBCs, they are also called as the soldiers of our body. Why they are called as soldiers of our body? Because they fight against the pathogen and provide immunity to our body. And if we talk about the amount of the WBCs, they are 5 to 10,000 in number in our blood. Okay, and they have well developed nucleus, and we have discussed, and the shape of nucleus, it varies. Then comes the third category of the blood cell, that is the blood platelets, which are also called as thrombocytes, Now these thrombocytes, they are very small in structure, and they help in blood clotting. What do you observe when you get any injury? What happens? The blood starts coming out. It starts bleeding, and after some time, what happens? That blood, it stops bleeding, and a network of fibers, it covers that injured part. That is called as the blood clotting. So that network which is plugging off that bleeding, which is just preventing that bleeding, it is due to the presence of blood platelets. These blood platelets, they are also not having the nucleus, and their number varies from 2 lakh to 4 lakh. Okay. Now the all kind of blood cells, they are formed in the bone marrow. Now we will directly move on to the functions of the blood. Now, functions of the blood include that we have already discussed that they help in the exchange of nutrients. Blood is the medium. आपने डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम में भी पढ़ा हुआ है कि जितने भी आयंस की सर्कुलेशन होती है थ्रू आउट बॉडी, दैट इज वाया दी ब्लड. Waste, the transport of waste material is again done by the blood. Transport of hormones, respiratory gases, they all are by the help of blood. Okay, equal. Now this blood, it helps in thermoregulation. It helps in thermoregulation, or we can say it helps in balancing the body temperature. Okay, blood helps in maintaining the body temperature. Now it also fight against the infection, as we have discussed about the WBCs. They are soldiers of our body. Okay, so they prevent the blood loss, as we have discussed in the blood platelets, and they forms the extracellular fluid. Yani as the blood is present outside the cell, so that's why it forms the extracellular fluid. Now if we talk about the functions of connective tissue in general, so connective tissue, they are helping in attachment. You have discussed about tendons, ligaments, they are attaching the different organs. And storage, they are helping in storage. We have discussed that adipose tissue, they store the fat. Support, the bone is giving the main framework, it is supporting the body. Transport, the fluid connective tissue as blood, we have discussed that it helps in the transport of the materials. Defense, again we will take example of blood. Okay, they are providing defense, protection to our body. Repair, now the collagen fibers, they help in the repair of the injured tissue. ओके, जहाँ कहीं पर भी इंजरी होती है, ठीक है, स्किन रिमूव हो जाती है, तो वहाँ पर रिपेयरिंग के काम में भी व्हाट विल टेक पार्टिसिपेट, कनेक्टिव टिश्यू. शॉक प्रूफ कुशंस, इफ़ यू रिमेंबर, जब मैंने आपको एडिपोज टिश्यू बताया था दैट इट इज़ प्रेजेंट बिटवीन द टू ऑर्गन्स, सो इट हेल्प्स इन एब्जॉर्बिंग एनी काइंड ऑफ शॉक, एनी काइंड ऑफ जर्क, किसी भी तरह के झटके को ये क्या कर लेता है, एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है. Now it is also helping in packing of the material. Now packing of material means we have discussed that these connective tissues, they are helping in packing of the material. That's areolar tissue, it act as mainly, it act as the packing material. And here in the connective tissues, the blood cells, they are formed. Bone marrow, inside the bone marrow. So these were the functions of the blood. So we have completed the second kind of animal tissue, that is the connective tissue. I hope this topic is clear to you. After watching the video, you have to read this topic from your book along with the concept based problems that are given from this topic. Thank you.